Hi, welcome to this quickfire session on sleep. I'm going to pack as much info into the next few minutes as I can to help you get a great night's sleep um, so that you can have more energy, make better decisions, and have a brilliant day tomorrow. So, tonight is the night. Benefits of having a great night's sleep: obviously, we have more energy, we have better thoughts, and we make better decisions. So, really important stuff that is often overlooked. Some people think nutrition or exercise is more important, but I would say that sleep is right up there, possibly more important. So, my top 10 tips for a good night's sleep. First one is to try and sleep in line with nature as much as possible. It's not always possible in the summer. Birds and the bees are getting up particularly early at the moment, and it's important just to think about how we can get closer to that. We need less sleep in summer and longer sleep in the cold winter nights. So just bear that in mind, and if you get the opportunity to get up really early and get on with the day, then take it. It's a precious time. The second one would be to have consistent sleep time. So the body gets into a natural rhythm. It knows when to expect to go to sleep, when to expect to get up. So that's quite an important one for our circadian rhythm, which is related to those sleep times. Try to avoid using bright lights late at night. So dim the lights. You're half an hour to go before bed, so that you're releasing the right hormones, getting ready for bed, rather than cortisol, which is released when we're in bright light or close up to screens. Keep the phone out of your bedroom. Keep it downstairs if you can, and just do your to-do list on the phone the night before, ideally. And then if you have any extra thoughts, just jot them down on a pencil by your bed. Keep a good temperature in the room with plenty of fresh air. 14 to 18 degrees is known to be a good window. And make sure you've done your exercise. Some people struggle to sleep, but they might not have exercise for a couple of days or even weeks. And so all that energy, you need to make sure your body's tired, basically, so that it needs to rest. Last few ones of this are that we want to avoid sugar, caffeine, alcohol, nicotine. They're all going to affect your sleep, particularly if you have them later on in the day. So just try to stave off those. Try to reduce stress at work and home. If you have an issue, try to sort it out before bedtime. Or if not, have a quiet word with yourself or with someone and try to change your attitude towards it. So take action or change your attitude. And make sure you have a really good sleep environment. Do you need earplugs or a nice silk eye mask like I've got? It stays cool when you're hot. And blackout blinds if you need. Just make sure that sleep hygiene is really spot on. And you don't have your too many electrical devices in the room. A little bonus tip is, read something great before bed. I'm reading a Marcus Aurelius philosophy quotes with a bit of description on them in a book called The Daily Stoic. So one page of that before bed can just put you in a really good place, ready for dropping off. And try to pre-program yourself. So as you go off to bed, think about looking at a watch or a clock and just seeing what time it is, and then saying to yourself, right, I'm going to get 7.25 hours sleep, for example. I'm going to be up at this time, and actually tell yourself when you want to wake up. You'll be amazed how often the body is able to do that, wake up at the right time. And when you wake up, that first thought is really important. So get into the habit of saying to yourself, right, that was a perfect amount of sleep for me, and I'm getting up when I wake up. So just straight up, not dawdling, and up you go. A really positive start to the day. Okay, last couple of things to think about. Just have a reflect on that for a moment whilst I get my bearings. Basically, in summer, if there's opportunities to get up really early, I did an experiment the other day, got up at 4:30, and by 8:30 I did sort of 3.5 hours work. And so the rest of the day was really easy. I just took it easy and did work, but I felt like I'd done all my work before 8:30. So yeah, particularly at this time in summer, it's a good time to just crack on early in the morning. I did have a little siesta after lunch. Okay, so the key points: quantity of sleep, regular bedtime, and think about sleep in a holistic way. So it's, how does your exercise feed into your good sleep? How does your nutrition feed into it? Take an approach that leaves no stone unturned, and I'm sure you can have a great night's sleep. Okay, wishing you all the best and see you soon.